Having the skills alone to do the work you do is not enough to achieve freelance success. I've seen it time after time. In full-time employment, you turn up, you do your job, with great skill of course, and you get paid. You do that on repeat. Then over time you start thinking, hold on, surely it's just as easy to take that skill, do it for myself, and jump on the fast track to freelance super success. Newsflash, it's not. Why do you think that could be? Well, it's simple. Freelancing requires a very different mindset, one where your self-interest has never been more important. You're in your own lane now, not someone else's. Have you ever wondered why you wanted to be a freelancer? Have you thought you now need to be independent, self-motivated, selling yourself, taking your own risks, making your own decisions, holding yourself to account, and tackling uncertainty head on? This was a list that excited me from day one, and with each passing day, I've got stronger at each. Did you notice how none of those points mention a skill set? That's because for me, your skill set is nothing without the right mindset. Even the most talented will fall down and give up without it. The mindset is the foundations on which the skill set is built. It's the glue that holds it all together. It's such a mistake to believe that a skill set alone will give you the dream life you're after. One of freedom, flexibility, and calling the shots. Instead of seeing yourself as a skill set, you should be seeing yourself as a business. You are a freelance business owner. And as a freelance business owner, you need a freelance business owner mindset to go with it. Wondering how to do it and what you need to get started? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Number one, see yourself as the boss. Seeing yourself as the head of your own company unlocks the biggest benefits of being a freelancer: freedom and flexibility. Why? Because you call the shots. You can choose the work or projects you want to do, when you want to do it, and depending on what you do, potentially work from anywhere around the world. The more you see yourself as a business owner, the more serious and professional it's going to feel. Take this seriously, and people will take you seriously. Number two, take on the business development role. Get yourself a good hat rack, because a freelance business owner wears many hats when it comes to roles within their own company. This is one thing I know. Working on the business is just as important as doing the work that brings the money in. It's important to do the work, but taking time to work on the business is essential. I spend more time on business development than I do on the work I do. This is all part of running a successful business. Marketing yourself and your business, developing leads and opportunities, and having efficient systems and processes are core business development tasks that will take your freelance business to the next level. Number three, get comfortable talking about money. How comfortable do you feel talking about money? I get it, money is difficult. It's a difficult subject to talk about, but trust me, you're going to need to get comfortable talking about it. That means getting clear on what your prices are and sharpening your negotiation skills when it comes to clients or projects. This statement can be exciting or terrifying depending on how you look at it, but it rings true either way. You're in charge of your finances now, so much more than when you're an employee. Know this, in 3.5 years of freelancing, I have never received the same amount of money each month. There's periods of feast and famine, boom and bust. You will have to get used to that. Finally, here's a few more actionable tips to carry with you on your freelance journey. Tip number one, have a vision. Dare to dream and have a vision of how you want your lifestyle to look. While at first it might seem hard to look beyond surviving the next month or the next few months, having a vision that you believe in helps build confidence and opportunities to grow. Tip number two, be patient. No business is an overnight success, and building something takes time. There are going to be some bumps in the road, some failures, some successes, but ultimately being patient and committed to your freelance business is really important. It's always going to be a work in progress. Tip number 3, one customer is not enough. It doesn't make sense for a business to have just one customer, and it's the same for a freelancer. Don't just work for one client and be reliant on that one source of income. Several small contracts and deals are dramatically better and safer than one big one. Having the skills alone to do the work you do is not enough to achieve freelance success. Believing this myth won't get you anywhere. Do you really want to give up before you've even truly begun? Do yourself a favor and start saying this to yourself in the mirror. I run my own business. Starting with this mindset is the foundation for what's to come. So, what are you waiting for?